May 28th, letting go of self doubt. A married woman who had recently joined Al Anon called me one afternoon. She worked part time as a registered nurse, had assumed all the responsibilities for raising her two children, and did all the household chores, including repairs and finances. I want to separate from my husband, she sobbed. I can't stand him or his abuse any longer, but tell me, please tell me, she said. Do you think I can take care of myself? Codependent no more. Not only is it okay to take care of ourselves, we can take good care of ourselves. Many of us, so confident about our ability to take care of others, doubt our inherent strength to take care of ourselves. We may have come to believe from our past or present circumstances that we need to take care of others and we need others to take care of us. This is the ultimate codependent belief. No matter where this self-defeating belief was born, we can release it and replace it with a better one, a healthier one, a more accurate one. We can take care of ourselves, whether we are in or out of a relationship. Everything we need will be provided. We will have loved ones, friends, and our higher power to help. Knowing that we can take care of ourselves doesn't mean we won't have feelings of fear, discomfort, doubt, anger, and fragility at times. It means we practice courageous vulnerability, as Colette Dowling called it in Cinderella Complex. We may feel scared, but we do it anyway. Today, God help me know how I can take care of myself. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is the language of letting go. And, I ran away at 15, tried coming home and the windows were nailed shut. I tried sleeping on the doorstep, hoping my parents would see me on the doorstep and feel bad for me and let me back in. But they stepped over me, grabbed the newspaper, went back in and slammed the door and locked it. So I say I ran away. I used to tell people, oh, I left home at 15. I was kind of kicked out at 15. So then I was independent. I could take care of myself. I don't need them. I don't need anybody. So I would stay at friends' houses. A couple weeks here, a couple weeks there. I stayed at a girlfriend's house. Her parents surprisingly let me stay there for a couple months. I would sleep on the grocery store roof near my school so I could hear the bell ring in the morning, so I could get up and go to school, not really to go to class, but to go hang out with friends and party and whatnot. I would sleep out of cars, relatives' cars that they left unlocked, in case they did find me, at least I know who it was, whose car I was sleeping in. And I did all these things for years, and I ended up living with a girlfriend at her brother's, and he supported everything, like bought the food, alcohol, drugs, took us to parties, let us use his car. It was just kind of like a free reign situation. And then from there, I joined the military, and I lived out of a barracks, out of a dorm room, and then out of tents and out of connexes in the desert. And then when I got back, I finally got my own apartment. It was the first time I was actually taking care of my own, and for a short time. I met my wife, and she eventually, she's my girlfriend at the time, but she did come to live with me. And, she started helping me take care of the bills because I wasn't doing a good job of it, and after a while, I started giving her all the money. I would keep my little bit of money for my addictions, and she would take care of the finances. She would take care of paying all the bills and keeping everything up. We have two children. We've been married 13 years, going on 14 years, and together for 2 years before that. So all this time, up until about a year ago, she was doing the same thing that the lady in the story was. She was taking care of the kids, taking care of finances, repairs on the vehicles. She would at least take them into the mechanic, like all that stuff. She was doing it all, and I was kind of like, well, I work all day, and I've earned myself a chance to come home and drink. I'm gonna come home and drink or smoke, whatever. And so I did all this stuff, and didn't realize how much she was doing, and thought I was independent, thought I was taking care of myself, but really I was damaging myself and everybody around me. And I've been codependent from day one. I've always had to rely on somebody else to hold my hand and guide me through the process of life. And only now, at 41, am I becoming my own man in the way that I should have, years ago. It was my path, and I'm a little more wiser maybe because of it in some ways. And I have a testimony for those that think they're independent, but they're not, and they can be, and I can be, and so can you. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.